Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida, and Doak Campbell Stadium, home to some great Heisman Trophy winners, legendary coaches, and today the Seminole Award chant will be rocking this place. Today a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Duke Blue Devils taking on the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Collin and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their place and not the team.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And the Blue Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Lost a throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this running thing doesn't seem to be working. Looks like they're going to have to throw it. But as we know, David, these windows down here, man, they are tight.
Super tight. I think you still got the QB that you can move. You can change the launch point. Try to do something to get guys moving one way. Take advantage going the other direction.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. It was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure, but this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
The Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You make it some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And would they dare be aggressive on third down this deep in their own territory? From the gun, wants to leaves it with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Coming out and attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out of the 26 for the first down. And the Seminoles have their offense in high gear. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
The inside handoff. He's loose. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Get the horsepower going, and man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State, and you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. Gotta get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, I'm the offensive coordinator here. Maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Williams. Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long, it's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. The give is to Williams. And make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Coming off a 12-1 season in 2023, and last season was one of the biggest collapses in college football history for Mike Norvell and the Seminoles, and guys, they have to turn it around.
And now they're in a seminal moment for this program, right? Like, they have to respond. They had more inches of snow at Doak Walker Stadium last year than they had wins, period. They floundered. It was not a good season for them. They've got to respond or else it's going to get bad in Tallahassee.
They got to start fast. To me, that's the biggest key for the Seminoles this year. They got to put some wins together to build that confidence, to regain that Seminole mindset of being a dominant program once again.
And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And I just love having matchups out wide that I know can win. Guys that are so fast on the perimeter that threaten with speed, and guys start bailing and getting out of there and on 3rd down, and I need that yardage. I can go to him, and he'll get the first down in the corner.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
A shot toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-9.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Hand off from the gun. Makes one man miss. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up 6. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Castellanos. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love quarterbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to...
Purdy on the Jets. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still looking around to cover, pick up the first. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to throw it. Grab near the marker is Brown. He's loose down the middle.
really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Direct snap. It's Williams. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
A lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And it was worth the gamble for the long pass as incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is in the air. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you look by the blitz, you down by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on the short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious. He is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Completion here. And his throw is incomplete. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. To the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense and the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. It's a running room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to him again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these end routes. But good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
QB draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Good timing on the quick out. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. 4 wideout set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
How nice is it to have the whole crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. Really snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half. We will now rejoin Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And yes, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The A team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Blue Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag, that could take it to the house, make big plays.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. The give is to Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He breaks a tackle. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Castellanos. Nowhere to go on down. He goes at the 39. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's at touchdown Duke. And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Grabbed in the middle. It's blocked. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Wood or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They almost got a first down there. Stop the yard short. It'll be third down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, and be opening up for the passing.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. And the misconnection on third down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Get set. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They try to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get the running back before he gets started.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the run. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on third down at the dirt. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Here comes the field goal here as they'll try to get the 3. This whole way is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, great, and impressive. Kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To throw, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. That's job on the defender.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. The snap sets up the throw. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The give on the inside. And he's stopped by that big defensive tackle up front.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the front.
He need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blue Devils will run away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Fires to the right. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. Watch the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they...
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a connection. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback. He'll just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Line getting set on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in a perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The short hands, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Caught in the backfield, it's King. And that had all the makings of windshield, but how about the little player taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Now on the return. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He's taking the deep shot. It's picked off. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slogfest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth, offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
A lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game playing and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.